handmaidens. I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Verse 19, I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath.
The Lord has been showing us signs from millennium, man. But we don't want to take heed. The Lord will ramp up the nations, man. Nations divided against nations. There's wars, pestilence. COVID-19 was the other day. The Lord will ramp up the thing, man. And He's showing signs on the earth. But a lot of people just put it down to coincidence. But it's spiritual, man. But when the people them is too caught up in the world, they're missing all of that. That's why the Lord said, measure the time diligently, man. To know what's going on. It's end times. We're supposed to be watching and praying, man. Read on.
Blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Verse 20, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood.
We've seen all of that. We see the blood red moon, man. We see the sun get dark, the eclipse. We see these signs, man. But people not take no notice of what's going on. Because they caught up in the world. They might follow Valentine's Day. They might run go buy flowers to them woman. So some man serve their woman, man. They turn them woman in a God. But we come out to be obedient unto the Father. We don't care about no Valentine's Day. We don't care about none of them foolishness, man.
And your big Range Rover.
Before that great and notable day of the Lord comes. Verse 21, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel. Ye men of Israel.
Ye men of Israel, whosoever. That John 3:16, that man. Whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel. Not everybody. Read on.
Hear these words. Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did by him in the midst of you.
You see, which God gave to show him in the midst of the Israelites, man. And we still go off. That's why you know that the Lord never go back on his word, man. Because he made that covenant. And no matter how much times we was wicked and go off, the Lord still stay with me, man. And just give it time to fix up and come back to the knowledge of the Most High. Brother, you know what's going on over it? Yeah, about the children, you say, come up, come cross, brother. Yes, brother, you hear about the Israelites, isn't it? Wait, yeah? Okay, you were talking to him the other day?
No, last year, you know.
Oh, okay.
What's the market?
Okay, yeah. So, you know, your claim say he's an Israelite, innit? Right?
I am an Israelite.
You are an Israelite?
More, yeah. Definition.
Right, but where's your father from?
Dominica.
Dominica? Okay, okay. So, as an Israelite, what are you doing? Huh? Remember, the whole point of us is out here is looking for the lost sheep, you know. Right. So you're found now, man. You hear the word and you decide to gravitate to it. But we gotta come quick and fast because the Lord is with us, man. No matter what we're going through, the Lord is afflicting us so that we can wake up and get the understanding that we are the greatest people. We are the people in the book, man. The original. But what I'm saying is, the Lord don't love everybody. He only loved the children of Israel. That's why he said
Noah's son couldn't get in the ark.
right.
Because he mixed up with foolish.
Well, Noah's son could get in the ark. So it was the people outside that couldn't get in. Because remember, Noah's son went in the ark with him. Sons never go leave. No son never get left outside.
I'm referring from the Quran.
But you see, the Quran
The son mixed up with
means,
the people then.
but the Quran means recite.
That's right.
So it has to be reset from somewhere, which is the Bible.
Yeah.
So that's why you said your Moors Moors are Muslims. So they started to follow a God that's not their God.
Okay.
And that's why the Lord take them out of rulership. Remember, they used to be ruling Europe for how long?
More in Europe.
Right.
90% of Europe.
Right. And the reason why they lost their power was because they was following idolatry. Somebody get me Deuteronomy 28 and 64. Read your precept. Yeah.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So God is telling us today, brother, we're not supposed to be doing nothing of our own pleasure. Right? So you bought some stuff today, innit? Right, we know it's to eat, but what I'm saying is from Friday sunset, Friday yesterday, Friday night, sunset, when the sun go down, that's when our Sabbath starts. And it finished when the sun go down today. So during them 24-hour days, we're not supposed to be doing no cooking, no cleaning, good. No, we're not supposed to be no buying, no selling, no doing nothing that's against God's law.
If I didn't do that, I would be hungry right now.
Right, but when you know, you would have prepared from before yesterday, because that's what we did. We cooked before the Sabbath, and we prepared to put food down.
What is Sabbath mean what? How?
No,
I'm asking.
Sabbath just means seventh day, Saturday, which is today, because Sunday is the beginning of the week. Today is the last day of the week. So we supposed to be, as Israelites, yeah.
Why did the Most High accept worship?
Okay,
If I don't know, I don't know.
okay.
Why is the most powerful thing ever that we can ever conceive of that? But anyway, all powerful. How about
He done that so we can rest. Because we're not supposed to be just work. That's why we do what the Lord do. So I'm saying, took 6 days to make everything, and he rested on the seventh. So we're supposed to follow in the footsteps of our Father. So that rest was for us, so that we can rest on the day and keep the laws of the Father. Because when we was in slavery, we never get no rest. We have to work 7 days a week. But when we get power,
so before slavery, we never met.
yes, because we're following the laws. But do you know why? Do you know why we went into slavery?
Enslaved. It's
Huh?
the enslavement of the body
Right.
one thing, yeah?
Right.
Correct?
Right,
Right. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
right.
So you don't have to necessarily have yourself in slave.
All right, but do you know we're still in slavery now?
Yeah, mind.
No, not just the mind. I'm talking physical. Get me right, and get me Deuteronomy 28 and start at 46, because everything that happened to us going on them slave ships is because we didn't listen.
But it wasn't the whole of Africa.
No, because the
But
whole
it
of
touched.
Africa is not Israelites.
I know, but it touched. It did.
It didn't. Do you know?
No, I'm not going too deep too far. I'm just saying, like, do you know when you hear about it, as another African, you empathise with that, so that's touching you. You always what I'm saying, without arguing.
All right, no, I'm not arguing. I'm just.
Me.
Yeah.
Empathy. Did you know if I heard about you being whipped and chained and everything, that's
But do you know?
empathy. You know what empathy
So yeah, but I'm saying to you, brother,
Yes, sir.
we have to subdue our mind, because we think all black people is the same. We're not.
No, I know that.
Right. So
In what terminology are you saying they're not the same?
because all right, is the Chinese man the same as the Japanese man?
Hello, sister.
Yes.
Sister.
How?
because they're right next to each other. Japan's there. It's different cultural acts.
Right. So they're not the same. The Lord made 18 nations of people, right? And he chose one out of the 18. He chose the Israelites. He never chose everybody. Everybody's supposed to serve us. Then, read what I just told you, 28. Oh no, about the Moors first.
There's an argument to other nations will bring argument to weaken your story, but you have an upper hand.
The reason why we got the upper hand is because the God who made us. If you recognize, if your father's from Dominica, then you would be an Israelite. So it's us. It's not.
Oh, not Unu.
Not Uno.
No, but
it's
come
we.
on, that's the word I chose.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is, he's got 28 and 64, man.
Deuteronomy 28. Oh, you don't know your right.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. 64.
Family book. That's your family heritage.
Right.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Even what?
Even wood and stone.
So what does the
So
wood?
Abraham fought against that.
No, but I'm saying, you said about the Moors. I'm going to go in the order that you was talking. You said about the Moors first, yeah? And I said to you that the reason why the Moors lost their power and rulership was because of that scripture there. They served idolatry. So the wood represents what? The wood represents what?
Like crucifixes, idolatry.
Which is Christianity. And the stone is what? Right. So that's why. Right, and that's why. Right. Right. So that's idolatry. So that's why we done that in our captivity. And the Lord sent them against us because we went off. We were under the curses. So when we are on the bottom, it's not by design of the so-called Caucasian. It is because of design of the Father.
When you say Caucasian, in Arabic you say they come from the Caucasian, which is a damn shame to say that. Iran, Iranian people reckon they come from
The Persians and the Medes.
Yeah, the Persians, they reckon these Caucasians.
Right, but
I heard it.
Caucasian just means they come from the caves, the Caucasus Mountains.
So
Yeah.
they say they come from that.
Yeah, but
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Well, one of them.
right, but what we need to find out is where we come from, brother. Because at the end of the day, the Lord not business about them. He just cares about his children. It's like if your children had 5 friends and they come in at your house and you're playing with your children, you beat your child, innit? And you're gonna tell their parents and make them deal with them parents, right? That's how the Lord deals with his children. He's beating us. He's not gonna beat them, because them have a judgment for come when the time comes. So what else did I tell somebody? 28 and 64. No, I mean 40, 46. 46.
Deuteronomy.
That's the question why there's wolves on it. What's the question?
Sorry, say that again.
Why is there wolves in the clothes? It's a question.
Why is there what? Wolf.
Is it a wolf or a lion?
Wolf.
Okay, why?
Because it's one of the tribes. Benjamites, like that. Yeah.
So which one is Naphtali?
Naphtali is. Wait, hey, look.
No, what animal associated?
I'm not sure what animal it is, but that's the thing.
Thank you. Can I
Yeah. So, brother, as an Israelite, what I'm trying to tell you is that you got commandments to keep. 613. No, we ain't got a pen. But just remember that 613. That's why we got to wear these stuff. I'm just going to give you eat pork. You eat pork.
No, sir.
Okay, beautiful. You eat crab.
No, try not to.
Shrimp.
They carry the dead body with you. I'm not going to do that.
Beautiful.
Sorry, if I can
No, but hear what? A lot of our people don't know that.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of our people don't even know that
They're,
God is...
they're the cockroaches, too.
Right.
They even look like cockroaches.
Right.
Spider, they look
But
like
I'm
a
saying,
spider.
I used to eat them things, but I never knew.
It's like a bit of a- yeah. Yeah, the Lord.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
These curses is going to be on the Israelites for a sign and for a wonder.
Which curse?
All the curses in Deuteronomy, because this is what identifies us as the children of Israel. No nation can't identify with the curses of Deuteronomy. That's how we identify. All right, get me.
So what's one or two of them?
All right, this is what I'm telling
The
you.
pork.
No, the pork is a law.
So what's one of the curses?
The curses.
One of them or two of them?
All right, get me Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse.
Did you grow with your mother and father?
Yes, sir.
And was your father in the house?
Yes, sir. But and then they got divorced. Yeah.
Right.
But he was always around.
All right, but they got divorced, and I'm going to show you that's a curse.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Deuteronomy
Your dad
chapter
not being around, you know. Of course.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
We used to be tender and delicate, but now our eyes have been evil. That's why you see, we're the only nation that if we see another black brother, we are saying, where you from? Where you looking at me like that for? If man step on your shoulder, you shoes you want to fight him. But if a next nation step on your shoulder, he say, oh, sorry, mate. You say, okay, you forgive him. But our people could say, actually, sorry, and you still want to fight him. Post-Cold wars and all of that. It's only us doing that. It's only us so-called black people that does that. The other nation don't do that foolishness.
Yes, they do.
No, really. I'm not saying as a nation, yeah, one and two individual, but we're known for doing that. Read on.
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom.
Domestic violence, man. We suffer a lot of domestic violence in our people. Right. So listen.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Which one?
Which he shall leave.
That's why we have single parent homes, man. That's a curse, brother.
But that's not. Yeah, I understand.
Right? It's another curse.
The numbers are more in
Thank you. And those are the children of Israel. Right. Read 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 32. Thy son and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
Right.
What is that?
No might.
No might. So when our children
But
got
they tried
taken,
everything, but I have the might to do that for children.
right, but what I'm saying is, as an individual, you might. But what I'm saying is, when we was in slavery, when they took our children, we could cry all day long, and they didn't want to give us back. Is it that?
They did it in Australia, so.
Right. So they didn't have no mind because they was... Right. So that's a curse. You get me? And there's whole... Alright, get the big curse. Because we have to read this book and not recognize it as it's a white man write this book and it don't belong to us. That's why our
family book.
Yeah, for the... And the family that is written to...
You call him Jesus, isn't it?
No, his name is Yahawashi.
Yahawashi's uncle is Moses in Arabic. Go on.
No.
Levites.
The Levites, those are the priests.
So what I read
Listen, we're all the 12 tribes of the children of Israel is one family. We're one nation.
Jacob's children.
Right.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did
Yes, both. Yeah.
Right. That's the big curse.
But we will get over it.
By the way whereof I spake unto you, unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, unto your enemies.
So we weren't sold to our friends, brother. These people and our enemies' children,
White character is all of us.
our enemies' children are still walking up and down right now.
So are we.
Huh?
So are we.
Exactly.
We're getting stronger.
Right, but why is that?
Because some of us are learning.
Because God is our power and God is our leader and we're his children, so he's not going to destroy us fully. Why you look like that?
The Almighty be your father.
He's our father. Yeah, he's our father.
He breathed the soul. The angels made the body.
He's the father of the children. He said he's married unto us. Read it. He's our husband.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 43.
Bring it out.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Now, all these other nations are strangers. They're up high above us, man. And we come down low. We're serving them. How comes we pick the most cotton and yet we don't own no textile company? We,
Sugar as well.
everything. We have the style and fashion.
They take the line and still in business.
Right, and without us in sport, it'd be rubbish. People wouldn't even watch it.
It used to be, we never was even in it.
Right.
Until it started in the late 60s.
No, but until we won, until we was winning, that's why they realized we
No, we
can't
weren't
win
in it
nothing.
at all. They banned us. But didn't ban us with our match. They didn't ban us, right? But they didn't train with us or nothing like that.
Right.
So it started after Hitler started coming in. You know, okay, then we can go, Look at Jesse Owens in the first one. I remember in the 40s, that one thing, Hitler got removed out.
But the moral of the thing is that we're the children of Israel. That's why we can win all these things. Right? 7 and 6 Deuteronomy.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Where's our bank to lend money to people? So they're going to lend to us and we can't lend to them. But the Lord is going to take these curses off of us. Read on.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
That's why we're in the condition that we are. All these are curses, brother. Israelite mind can relate to this.
So what takes this curse effect?
Good question.
Because
I'm going to tell you. One second.
where do you work, sir?
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
So we doing all of that. When the slave master can come in with little shop where we are and take your wife and lie with her and you can't do nothing. You just have to rule with it. Right. Mulattoes. Right?
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. As swift as the eagle flieth.
So his emblem or mascot is the eagle. Right. But remember, we're not Africans, brother. We're not Africans. Right. The Africans are the ones, the indigenous Africans are the ones that sold us to the Europeans.
Yeah, I know that one.
Right.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie.
No, those are our people. They sold them. Because that's why I said to you, all black people ain't the same. We're not the same as them. The indigenous Africans didn't go on no slave ship. They were the ones who were selling us to go on the slave ships. Jerusalem. Right. No, the people out there is cursed. Read them more.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
As soon as baby can walk, they was in the field picking cotton from sun up to sundown. They got old man working in there till him drop down dead. They don't care about us, and that this thing happens to this day. We might see them walking up and down. Nothing can change. It's just like they cover it up more better.
You know Noah had 3 sons. Noah had 3 sons. Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Right, this is Ham. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, probably about 96 years before the flood, one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
The what?
Of the dark races, not the Negroes.
What?
Not the Negroes.
We're the Negroes. So he's not. What on this? Right. All right. Right. All up are not the same. Yeah. All right. So what he's saying here, read it from slowly from the top again. Listen.
Yeah, I understand Ham
Of the dark race, but he's going to tell you who Ham is, the nations. Read on.
Right. He's the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and Canaanites.
Those are Ham. So they're not the same as us. Those are the people that sell us into slavery. Right? Right. Yeah. So those people did not go on no slave ships. So when you said it was all in Africa, no, we was all in Africa.
I say all of the Africans were enslaved.
No, there wasn't. You was right. You was right.
Hey, did you get you those flowers? What's going on there? Is that your flowers?
Wow.
So we supposed, right? So we supposed to. So that's why a lot of people identify themselves as Africans, and we can't do that. We have to know that we're separate from them, and we're not Ham, we're Shem.
Oh, we're Shem.
That's why Kanye got in trouble.
Shem, but Prophet Muhammad is pointed. Someone asked him when is that Easter coming back?
Yeah, but remember, what Shem? Yeah, but remember, that's where we got his teachings from the Israelites, because they're Shem. So that's where we got his teachings.
Right, this is Genesis. Yo, King. This is Genesis chapter 9, verse 26. And he said, "Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant."
Canaan shall be his servant. So those Canaanites, Ham is going to be serving us, because not when we wake up, the Lord. We're not waiting on the Lord. The Lord's waiting on us to fix up. Well, there's going to be the elect, 144, 12,000 from each tribe. Those are going to be the people that, huh? That's it. Because 2/3 of us is going to get cut off because we don't want to talk and listen. Yeah? So only 2/3 is going to be ruling this place of the Israelites, because the Israelites are tough-headed people. We want to go into idolatry. Right, stiff-necked. We want to follow. A lot of our people is caught up in Muslim and Christianity. Right? What, you're Muslim? Right, but you see? No, that's good. That's good. And the thing is, you wasn't to know, because our people them see a lot of our people, and even not to beat it down, but remember,
true. The Arabs.
Thank you. And what was going on in Mecca? That was a big slave market. So why then would our people literally...
Yeah.
It was a big slave market. Yeah.
London,
Yeah.
Jeddah is the area, Mecca is the borough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was happening in Jeddah, you're right.
But these people, the Arab nation,
Jeddah,
because
our house is Mecca.
Muslim ain't the Arab religion.
Because the Prophet
It's a-
Muhammad's grandmother is Egyptian.
But what I'm saying is, we don't go by the grandmother or the woman, it goes by the seed of the father. So they're Arabs. What are we doing following the Arab man's religion? Don't every nation follow their own God that look like them? So what the hell are we doing following them? You get me? And not only that, in the Quran it tells you that Muhammad favored the children of Israel over his people, bro.
That's right. I've never read that, but I'll try and find it.
It's in the Quran. Hey, where the Quran there? Get Syria, the Quran, to let him hear that he preferred the children of Israel. It's in the Quran, brother.
To teach,
Huh?
to talk to be around.
Yeah, he preferred them over them
Yeah,
people.
because there were the people over there in them days called Jews.
And we are the Jews.
Okay, but we're not the Israelites. That J word.
No, the Jews just means three tribes.
Also, Judah.
Yeah.
Three tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The also Judah, and the also Israel.
The outside Israel would have been today the Hispanic, you understand, the Native Americans, the Indians, you understand? Huh? The outside Israel. So that would have been like Ephraim, you know, Zebulun, Naphtali, you understand, and so forth. So these would have been the 9 tribes.
So which one are the Jews?
The Jews would have considered, huh?
The
The Judites.
Yeah, go on.
Which would have been Judah, Benjamin, and Levi.
Okay,
And when Yahawashi was on the earth, there was only 3 tribes in Jerusalem. The other 9 tribes, they went off in captivity under the Assyrian captivity. You see what I'm saying? They mixed themselves with the Assyrians, so they look the way they look crazy.
China.
So hold on. Yeah, that's what. But hold on.
Remember my favour, not Muhammad's favour, the Mosai's favour.
Yeah, but we've been, you don't know, but the Muslims don't follow the Mosai, they follow Allah. But that's Allah speaking in the Quran, that's Allah speaking. Yes,
Hold on. Let's slow this down for a small little break. We were going upon Prophet Muhammad's favour.
No, but that's Allah.
No, I understand what you must say. You must say,
Because you
like,
said to me that Muhammad favours us. But it wasn't.
yeah, so, yeah, that's understood.
Because we love it, more diligent, more bigger, more smaller, what? Why? Why did he favour?
All right, hold on, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. See, the Most High made all things. Yahawah. See, when you go over and they say Allah is like a replica. It's not the real thing. The Most High, his name is Yahawah. You see what I'm saying? No, man, there's only one name. Yeah, there's only one name. There's only one name. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, there was like attributes and you have titles. You see what I'm saying? When you say the omnipotent, you see, that's like a title. But his name, there is only one name. In Psalms 83 and verse 19, there is only one name. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah, read that. So this is in the Quran.
So hold on then. Watch this thing.
Surah 2, Al-Baqarah, 122.
Hold on. Are there things for us even? That's what you're saying.
What?
So hold on. Slow this right down to the dots. Other things have preferred us even.
Yes, because listen, the world.
Okay? You are saying that Allah from the Quran prefers us rather than the ones who trying to teach right now. They're the Arabs. Yeah?
Yeah. But listen.
It says that I favour you more.
But look at this.
So we must have been easier to teach.
No, it's not that.
So what is it then, my brother?
The
It says
Lord-
in the Quran
listen.
there. Did you show me on your phone?
Listen, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. The Lord, He said He searched out all the wisdom and knowledge of the earth, and He gave it to the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? So the Israelites, they are the best at everything. They are the salt of the earth. You understand? Huh? 83 and 19. The last verse.
Hold on, slow it down for me. Maybe you guys are over this here. 1 second. So what you're saying is that Allah, which you are not calling the Most High.
No, we don't call the Most High by that because His name is
still favoured us.
still favor us. Because listen, the thing is, they know who we are. So that's why you have a nation of people that took our identity and the world recognized them as the supreme. They said these are God. The Israelis, the Jewish, everybody, all nations across the earth and say, oh, they are God's chosen people. You see what I'm saying? But they are not. They are bastards. They are thieves. They have taken our identity.
The one that come out the cage, the Caucasian one, they call themselves Jew now.
Yes, those little pigs.
West Indian taking on Islam.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So listen to this. Listen to this. Give me the Psalms. Hear this. Hold on. Hear this first. Hear this.
Psalms 83 and verse 18. That men may know that thou, whose name alone
Whose name alone, you understand?
is Yahawah,
Is what?
is Yahawah.
Is Yahawah. So the Most High name is Yahawah. You understand? So if I know you and I know your name, I cannot know that your name is Peter. I cannot know that your name is Peter and I call you Paul. You see what I'm saying? So look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is.
I don't know. I don't
This.
know the Muslims had in their mind when they call it Allah. I don't know what the Muslims they had in their mind when they call their God Allah.
So come on, say this name again with your own mouth. This name in your way. Say it, please.
What, Yahawah?
Right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's not Allah.
No. But this is the word, the sound. I'm just going to finish it. Doesn't it sound like the word to you? A bit? Allah.
Not to me.
No, I'm not trying to
No.
together
I'm
and come
saying,
out with something.
no, I know, but I'm saying to me, it doesn't sound nothing like it.
Okay, maybe just my ear. It's actually an
Allah just means God in it. Allah means just God in it.
Yeah. All right.
I remember God is just a title. A title. The word God is a title. Do you know that we're gods? Get me Psalms 8, 2 and 6.
Something else.
Yeah. No, not something else. You're Allah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something else. Apart from the one name you're wearing here.
Yeah. Because as my brother just said, the whole nations know that the God.
Over the world. The last
Yeah.
word is world.
Right.
Different words. Yeah. And we know that.
So So then, what I'm saying to you is,
Even Allah said, boy, look at them man there.
so then, if Allah, who you,
Whoever created that, yeah man.
what I'm saying to you,
Am I
yeah,
not getting that right?
Yeah, man, that's right.
but brother,
You've never
so
said that.
if you're serving a power, a God that
Prefers you.
prefers you as well,
Yeah.
why then are you not going to be and worshipping the God of the one that he prefers, your God prefers? So if you're sticking with being an Islam, he's not even going to prefer you, man.
It says he prefers me.
No, as an Israelite, but you're claiming Muslim. Beautiful, beautiful. So that means that if so, you don't go Friday prayers on them thing then.
Yeah, hold on, slow down. Let me get something in my eye now.
Yeah. So all right, we're going forward. So now that you know, all right. You see that?
Something else prefers me
Yes,
over the thing that he was trying to get to, the arrow.
yes, yes, brother.
Sorry. Can I cry?
Right.
This is the book of Baruch.
Hold on.
This is the book of Baruch.
Listen, 1 second,
Oh,
brother.
the Apocrypha. I read the Apocrypha.
Yeah, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 36. He had found out all the way of knowledge and had given it unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved.
And to what?
And to Israel, his beloved.
I got a funny feeling,
Yeah.
that his name Allah is being looked down upon. I do believe there's a conspiracy to try and make this Allah separate from the creator. There's something going on there.
Hold on, let me understand.
All right, listen. This is the first thing.
I'm sorry. What you
Hold
mean?
on.
I saw.
No, we understand. Get where I'm saying. Get where I'm
No,
saying.
the people who want to keep it blind.
Hold on, listen. It's the first thing you need to understand, yeah? Is that the word Quran, it means reciting. So, so the Quran,
The book to recite.
yeah, so the Quran, it was recited from what?
Pardon?
What was it recited from?
Oh,
From the Bible. So, yes.
Collection of books.
Yes, so you see what I'm saying? So what you need to understand, but hold on.
It's saying that this has been some kind of, no, not from the beginning.
Yeah.
Man, when in his monastic orders, he changed certain things, and took out certain things. So what this book is saying, it comes with no more crookedness. It comes with straightness inside of it. That's what it says inside the Quran.
Okay, but listen.
I didn't make that up, by the way. It's in there.
Well, listen. See, the thing is, when you recite from the original and try to make something.
No, it wasn't making it. It was just making it clear.
No, just let me finish. I'm just saying, when they came up with their idea to try and make this a so-called genuine book, they had to come with something to try and tarnish the original.
But it never tarnished it.
But that's what I'm saying. But it cannot tarnish it. You see what I'm saying? But listen, remember, all the prophets in the Old Testament, they are in what? They are in the Quran.
Most of them, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
90%.
So yes. So this is what I'm saying.
Not even the it's the main protagonist of
Yeah.
Moses, Aaron, stuff.
Yes,
The
yes.
main part of it.
Uh-huh.
They're saying yes. I said those prophets, but the main players.
Already. So give me the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 19. And give me Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 13 and verse 10. 2 and 19. Listen to this. You got it?
Habakkuk 2 and verse 19. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, awake, to the dumb stone,
So what?
to the dumb stone.
No, the good cover stone that fall out of heaven.
The dumb stone.
What?
To the dumb stone.
The dumb stone. That's what the Lord said, man. You see what I'm saying? So, alright, anyway, read it from 18. From 18. Read it from 18. Read it from 18.
No, we're not arguing, brother. We're just teaching our brother.
Yeah, man, we're just so read it from 18. Get from 18.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
So the cover is a graven image. You understand? Christianity is a graven image. Read.
That the maker thereof have graven it, the molten image, a teacher of lies.
What is Christianity?
A teacher of lies.
What is Islam?
A teacher of lies. The maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols.
Make what?
To make dumb idols.
Recently we saw that Epstein had one of the most so-called sacred cloths of the Kaaba. You see what I'm saying? Epstein, in the Epstein files. So Epstein, he had one of the most sacred, what is called a Krishwa. You understand? From the Kaaba. You understand? Yeah, in the Epstein file. You see? And there was, I think yeah, they sold it to him. There was a businessman. Yeah, the Poland.
He had that.
Yeah, he had it.
He's a Jew anyway, isn't
When he say he can't be a Jew, he's claiming to be
Jewish.
He's Jewish. He wish he was. He wish he was a Jew. You see what I'm saying? But this is what I'm showing you. These people can be bought. We cannot be bought, man. You can't see an Israelite in the Epstein file. You see what I'm saying? And we're gonna sell him our secret things. You see what I'm saying? So it's what I'm telling
Because
you.
your eyes would have been open.
Yeah. So Islam can be bought. It's a teacher of lies, as what the scripture says. You see what I'm saying? How can you say you have a secret thing, and you're gonna take that sacred thing that is pertaining to your religion, and you're gonna sell it to somebody for them to go and do all sorts of pedophile, molesting children and all of these things? It makes no sense. You see what I'm saying?
Because I haven't read these files.
Yeah. These people go to the under 10s, man. Yeah, man. Just finish now, that kid. Yeah, read up.
Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise.
So who said to the wood? Habakkuk. Habakkuk. That's in the Old Testament, man.
We pronounce it all in French way.
They call it Abeka, some call it Abeka, Habakkuk.
Yeah, you have Nahum, you have Habakkuk. You see what I'm saying? It's in the Old Testament.
He was the one that was asking the questions, man.
Huh? That's how it go, man. That's how it go, because we all out here to build up each other. Yeah.
You know what? You're one of the only men that goes with Islam and be humble like the way you are. Because when that man come up and fight with, yeah, that's why the spirit take on to this, because you're an Israelite, brother.
Yeah, even though I'm saying Islam, I say to be my Israelite.
You see, the thing is, there's no way you can be a religion. But you can't be a religion. You can't be a religion. If
Oh, I can't say
you
I'm
can't,
Islam.
yeah, you can't say you're Islam. You can't be a religion. Islam is a religion. You see what you can't even say you're a Muslim. Eh? Because you're not a Muslim. You see what I'm saying? Muslim is a religion as well. Islam is a religion. To be an Arab, you would have to be of Arab descent. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's impossible. Say to be an Israelite, you have to be of Israelite descent. You have to be of the stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see what I'm saying? No, to be an Israelite. To be an Israelite, a Jew.
You can be a Muslim, you can be anybody.
Yeah, to be a Muslim, anybody. Yeah, anybody can go into a religion. Yeah, anybody can go into a religion. Anybody can go into Christianity. You see Chinaman in Christianity.
What you have to see, what came before.
Yeah, you have to go with the original.
This came after, innit?
Yeah.
So then why are they still using our prophets in there?
Here's a question.
Yeah, get this now. Get Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, you got it?
If this come before that, why would this use all the prophet? Because as he said, it's recited from this.
Yeah, so the reason they want to try to debunk this word. So look, each nation, give me the
That is saying,
give me Psalms 96. Give me Psalms 96 and verse 5. Listen. Listen. You see the thing is. No. You see the thing is, listen. The so-called prophet Muhammad, he was around the Israelites. He can't read. You see what I'm saying? But he listened tentatively to hold on.
saying that the angel Gabriel grabbed it. First of all, Gabriel said read. He said, "Can read?" And then
Yeah.
the angel said, "Come here." He grabbed him and said, "Read the name of your Lord."
Okay, so where would you get an idea of that story? You get an idea of that. No. I'm just saying. Listen. You would get an idea of that story when Jacob was wrestling with the angel. You see what I'm saying? So everything is being twisted and put in a different context. So this is what you have to understand. You see what I'm saying? Because these people are using craftiness. They have taken our book and they have twisted the form to make their religion to suit their God. You see what I'm saying? But listen, let me read it for you. Let me read it for you. Yeah, Psalms 96 and 5.
Psalms 96 and verse 5. For all the gods of the nation.
Listen, King.
For all the gods of the nations are idols.
For what?
For all the gods of the nations are idols.
So all the gods of the nations, they are idols. You see what I'm saying? They don't worship our God. So they want to make something to suit their God. You see what I'm saying? So they make this thing here called the Quran, and they make their false stone to bow down and worship. That's why I'm showing you to the scriptures that the scripture warned us against the stone many years ago. Before this even come into play, the scripture warned us about the stone. Huh? Of the worshiping of the stone.
No. They pretended that they was Christian. And at home, they would be Israelite. So they were coming up and saying, yeah, I'm going to
You got it?
But they were really...
Wisdom of Solomon.
No, this is the Quran.
Wisdom of Solomon 13. Listen to this, King. Wisdom of Solomon 13 and verse 10.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 10. But miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope.
In dead things is their hope. God,
who call them gods, which are the works of man's hands.
which are the works of man's hands. The cobblestone is a work of man's hand. Yes, and people call it God and say God is inside there in the black stone, and they bow down and kiss the stone and worship the stone. And you see what I'm saying? Go on.
Gold and silver to show art in, and remembrance of beasts, or a stone good for nothing.
What?
Or a stone good for nothing.
Cobblestone is good for nothing. Man. This is why we always tell us about these things, so we can't go off. You understand? And then, because remember, a few years back, they speak openly that yes, they do worship the stone. You see? But because it's being seen as idol and pagan worship, they say, "Oh, you worshiping a stone?" Then they change it and say, "No, we're just facing the direction." You see what I'm saying? Go on, King.
This is a precept, sorry. You know the most enemies, yeah? Ishmael is the Ishmaelites, right? Because Islam is Ishmaelite, coming from Ishmael, yeah? So speaking of Ishmaelites, in the sense.
The Most High.
But what I'm trying to, this precept here is saying that it's
I'm trying to call the Most High.
yeah, but even if you're trying to call him, but you're going to Friday prayers and practicing what they're doing, you're worshiping idols, man. You can't serve two gods. Get me that.
That's why in the Quran, you still say the Most High. In the Quran.
Some
This is the book of Psalms 83, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
the enemies make a tumult, a loud noise. So the other nation is in uproar. Yeah?
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
So all the nations that hate us are lifting up their head and proud against the children of Israel. And he's going to tell you in a minute who our enemies are.
Read. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So them taking the Quran and changing up things and what our people following the Quran are crafty counsel that. They're taking crafty counsel against our people who is really the children of Israel and know that they're serving the true living God and they're turning them away. They're turning them away. They're turning them away to push them into Islam. Listen, brother.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
We're the hidden ones. Because we never know say we are the real Jews.
I knew I was a real original man. I knew that.
Right, but we never know that. You never know you was an Israelite.
Yes, I do. I call myself an Israelite.
Right, you call yourself an Israelite, but you're not doing what Israelites supposed to be doing. No, I know, but we can call ourselves Israelite all day long, but if we're serving another God, it don't mean nothing. Read on.
They have kept
All right. What do you want to say? I'm saying, right, no. Yeah, go on. I'm not bombarding, I'm just... All right. All right. Let me slow down. What I'm saying to you is, if we know that we're Israelite and we got laws to keep as an Israelite man, woman, and child, and then we can't go serve another God, it doesn't matter if we know that we're Israelite. We're not claiming to be an Israelite fully, because you're 1 foot in or 1 foot out. That's what I'm trying to say to you. If you know that you're an Israelite, you then can't say I'm an Israelite and then Friday you can't go do Friday prayers to Allah. Well, every day, that's even worse. Because you're doing it every day, but you're claiming to be an Israelite, but you're knowing. You're willingly, by you doing that, you're willingly going against your power, man. Yeah. Right. I get you. But you know why I'm doing this? Somebody get me Psalms 119 and verse 59. This is the reason why I'm doing this and trying to make you make peace, because we can't be tarrying and thinking we can put it off till next year. Because when I found out that I was an Israelite, because you said you know you was born in Safisa, when I found out, no, I knew things was wrong for a long time.
Yeah, I know,
Right.
man. Hey, Simeon. You're a Simeonite. You're an Israelite, man. Simeonite.
For example, you're stuck on the fact that now you're knowing that the Quran is saying it prefers the Israelites over the world. And now you know you've been claiming to be an Israelite for a long time, but you're following Allah. But now, because we brought it to light, you're thinking, hold on. But another thing prefers the Israelite, who I'm calling myself an Israelite, over the people, yeah. Because, listen to this. But this is why we're supposed to finish off this verse here. Remember, it says that enemies are making tumult, and they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. This is crafty counsel, brother. Listen.
They said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Do what?
Just cut them off from being a nation.
This is to cut you off from being an Israelite, brother. Right, read on.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's why they've created Christianity, Buddha, Islam, because they don't want to remember who we are, that we're the greatest people on earth. And that when the Lord returns, they must be serving you. Read on.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
So all the other nations have consulted together. Listen, brother. They've consulted together with one consent. Thank you.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against us.
The tabernacles of Edom.
This is the Caucasian man. Edom, the tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the who?
And the Ishmaelites.
And the who?
And the Ishmaelites.
You know who the Ishmaelites are? Arabs. They're confederate against the children of Israel. The Lord said they're your enemies. So, if they are your enemies, brother, but brother, but you have to take heed of what's going on here.
You need to come to the
The
word.
religion that you're serving
We're out here for you,
is
man.
enemy against your people.
Yeah, man. This is the scripture, man. This is our
So
history.
where I'm going now is that
Yeah,
because
man.
you know that you're an Israelite from
I
before,
want to show you what's
have to
going on,
think with that, man.
Yeah.
And
Sierra
come to the
Leone,
people.
right?
Those
Yeah,
people
man.
prefer
We're the same
them
people,
over
man.
you, them
Of
one
course,
people.
Right.
Black people, we are all
You're the people that they
Not all
prefer.
black people are the same.
So when you're following
We are
them, because they're not as great as
We
you.
are the children of
They want to
Israel.
be like you.
that is a very controversial one.
You get me now?
No, it's not.
Israel is
Brother.
we are all the same because they are all Abraham's generation, you know.
Okay.
Abraham's children.
Abraham,
Yeah.
Abraham have many children.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what will the Lord thy God require of thee?
Now you said what we have to do. Now God is asking, Yahawashi is asking Israel, now that you know, he's requiring something. Read it from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, to walk in all his ways,
Not really. That's just
and to love him, and to love him,
Ishmael is the old
and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments, of the Lord.
So you got to keep the commandments of our God and not of Allah. That's what he requires of us now that he's told you. And read on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good, for thy good, for thy good.
This is for your good, brother. How does it work for you, brother? Huh? When you ask for something, it happens. But what I'm saying is, when Satan come to Christ and said, all you have to do is bow down to me and I will give you all the kingdoms, that's what's happening. You're bowing down to something because you said when you ask for it, you get it. So Christ rejected that. And some now bow to nothing. I serve the one true living power. So that's why you gotta leave that. Yeah, I know, it would be. Because I know people that's in it and they're not having a bar of what we're saying. You're taking heed because what got you is that what you're serving prefers your true people over everything. Right. Now check this out. You've been in, how long you been a Muslim? 30 odd years. That's always been in the Quran. That's always been in there. Why aren't they not proper pushing that out? Because they don't want you out to do that. Do you pay tithes when you go there? Do you put a little money in the thing? We never ask for no money, bro. You're not supposed to be selling the word of God. No, I know, but I'm saying.
the Bible itself does not even exist.
Right. I mean, you can do that in arms. But what I'm saying is, Islam is such a big religion. Yeah, he's one as well. Islam is such a big religion that because there's a billion people following that this must be the way. Christianity, because a billion people following it, this must be the way. But the Lord said, wide is the gate to destruction. The Lord actually says, wide is the gate to destruction. But it's a narrow gate to salvation.
It was never a Bible. It was never called Bible. Never.
What did you say? 908 windows? Doors? Well, no. Well, anyway, I'm going to let this brother come. Now go close out, brother. Right, he will come up after. Now go close out, and I'm going to say, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi. Emmanuel, Shalawam, Kom Yasharala, Kom Yasharala.